Hello and welcome to this video on Endgame. This is going to be my first impressions of Endgame because I did it with Captain Marvel and people seem to enjoy it, so why not continue on with other movies that I've seen. This is series, hopefully as I continue it, is going to be on movies that I go see as they come out, and then later on, which was something I was planning on doing a long time ago, but things went wrong doing that, sorry. I'm doing another one on movies I should have seen a long time ago but haven't. Things like, I don't know, Beauty and the Beast, a couple other Disney princess films, and the like, other like classics that I just haven't seen, and so I'll be doing sort of retroactive reviews of some of those. But this is spoiler free, so don't worry about Endgame spoilers other than my opinion and my reaction to the overall feel of the film. It's not going to be that spoiler heavy, hopefully. If I do my job right, it's not going to be spoiler heavy. Anyway, all in all, I think Endgame, I hope I was saying Endgame the entire time. I keep mixing it up with Infinity War, and so if I slip and say Infinity War, no, I mean Endgame, because I mean Endgame. But yeah, Endgame, I might say Captain Marvel too. I don't know. I don't know what this thing does. It does whatever it wants. Trying to fix that. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Anyways, so well, all in all, the film is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it immensely when I watched it, and I feel like it ends out the whole Marvel arc, at least here. So it ends out what they've been setting up since Iron Man 1 very well. As a standalone film, it relies on a lot of other materials from basically almost every single movie in the MCU. So, I mean, you don't actually have to see... I'll do a list later on movies that you would have to see, basically, in order to know what's going on. Basically, if you see all the Avengers films, you'll probably have a decent idea of what's happening. You would have to see all the Avengers and Captain America. And I think that's bare bones what you would need. Other than that, I think they do a really good job with focusing on people in the film, which a couple of the earlier Avengers films had issues with actually focusing on people and having it be sort of cohesive as to who is the focal character, because when you have that many stars on the screen, it's kind of hard to figure out who is supposed to be the person that is calling the shots, so to speak. So I feel like they handled that well. They handled the way that they tie things together pretty well, and they also did a good job at just ending things and opening things at the same time. So not like completely ending the MCU, but like keeping closing some things off and reopening other things and keeping things half closed for people so that it actually like doesn't stop at Endgame. So that's a good thing, I think. I think it's going to be a very interesting run of movies after this. They have a lot they can do and a lot of potential with some stuff they did in the movie. So, yeah. If you haven't seen Endgame, I would recommend it. I would say it's definitely worth watching, and if you have seen Endgame, please don't spoil it in the comments, because people are here to not get spoiled, but still get an opinion, hopefully. Next week, I should have a spoiler version, going through, again, sort of what I like and dislike. News about the Captain Marvel video, though. It's not out. I have a recorded version of it. The reason why I didn't put it out yet is because it's basically just the same thing from the second video I put out, and that would be redundant, so I probably am not going to put it out because my opinion hasn't really changed at all since the other video I did. So, just an update to that. If you really want me to release that, I can, but again, it's basically just episode 2 of the Captain Marvel stuff. Again, I'll do a third episode if my opinion changes from the second video. So, the next Endgame video is going to be my full opinion after I've had some time to think on the film, and then the week after, if my opinion changes from that second video, then I'll release a third video on the movie. Anyway, thank you for clicking on this video, and please make sure that if you liked what I did here to check out other things I've done, because I do things here, and they happen sometimes, and sometimes they don't, as you will have probably seen by the many videos on malfunctioning equipment and the like, which I'm trying to fix still. We're getting it done, but it's a process. Anyway, yeah, comment challenge, just sort of, if you have predictions for Endgames, put those in the chat. If you have seen it and see that someone's predicting it wrong, don't correct them, because again, we want to keep this chat, especially spoiler-free, just because this video is for people who don't know whether or not they kind of want to see the movie yet, so I would recommend you go see it, and I would recommend that if you haven't seen all of the Avengers films, watch those first. Especially, at least have seen Infinity War, because you'll basically have had to see Infinity War. And then watch Captain America and Iron Man 1 and 2. Those are like the bare bones. In order to understand more fully what's happening, you'll probably also have to see at least the first Thor film, and also the first Guardians of the Galaxy. And that should be about it. Like, again, bare bones. I would recommend you watch almost all of them. Captain Marvel doesn't have much to do with it, and Black Panther doesn't have much to do with Endgame. So, other than that, yeah. Watch the movie.